Hey guys, it's your favorite Dinobot here, and Predator definitely has to be one of the most popular franchises that I've still barely scratched the surface on here on this channel here. And in all honesty, let's be real here, this is a franchise that's never going to go anywhere. It's all started with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it ended with, well, Prey. And in all honesty, when it comes to the Predators in general, or the Yautja, these beings are some of the best hunters of all time. Like, they've hunted even the dinosaurs. Probably even prehistoric mammals, too. I definitely would like to see a movie about that. Can we get this movie instead? Like, forget all these humans, right? Let me see a predator hunting some dinosaurs or some woolly mammoths, saber-toothed tigers. I mean, come on now. There is so much potential for the Predator franchise that we don't need humans for all of it. But low-key, I was wondering if predators actually fought mythological creatures, and I'm still trying to find that as it is here. But what if we put the predator against a werewolf, right? But not any werewolf. We're going to put him against the GOAT, Van Helsing. Who wins? The ultimate monster hunter versus the ultimate alien hunter? No Ben 10. But we're going to see these guys' powers, abilities, stats and everything. And we're going to be putting them in a hunting scenario. Meaning they're going to start from the opposite end of one another and meet in the middle here, with their environment being heavily populated by creatures. Now, when it comes to the Predator, we're going to have to choose someone specifically. And yes, most of y'all did guess it right. Originally, I was going to use Wolf. And believe it or not, I still might. I do think Wolf is a very great Predator. And you know what? I do have two more Predator videos I want to do after this, because again, I'm still trying to get that Transformers and Godzilla content ready because my devices just have some difficulties. But again, yeah, I'm just going to use my other device to get these superhero and versus videos to you guys right now. So expect some more versus videos and expect some more superhero videos until we finally get that done. Yay. So Predator, we're going to be using is Scarface from the PlayStation 2 era, which was one of my favorite eras, to be honest here. And again, yo, Capcom, I'm going to need a remake of Dino Crisis, all right? Matter of fact, at Predator, the City Jungle, or Concrete Jungle, excuse me, we're going to need remakes of those real quick here. Now, Van Helsing, right? And believe it or not, this is actually pretty insane here, because after playing the Van Helsing video game and studying it, and believe it or not, it's simply just a reenactment of the movie with video game mechanics and more, actually a lot more stuff established to it here. And here's the thing, right? You see, Van Helsing was originally the angel Gabriel, who was sent to destroy the city of Jerusalem. However, if you guys play the game, which is, again, simply a carbon-based copy of the movie, did you know Dracula was able to destroy, if matter of fact, one-shot Frankenstein's castle? I know that's absolutely insane here, with Frankenstein's castle actually being calced around the city block level when it comes to their feats and, well, the attack potency needed to destroy such a large castle puts Dracula at the multi-city block range, and Van Helsing in his werewolf state is above that, like, pretty easily. Now, another perk we're going to give for Van Helsing is his human intelligence in his werewolf form. Simply because I don't want this to be a simple, oh, well, the Predator's just going against a wild animal type scenario. No, I want this to be the best video as possible right now. So we're going to give Van Helsing's human intelligence into his werewolf body. And keep in mind, Van Helsing is an experienced hunter, planning, preparing, utilizing gadgets, tools, and the environment to his advantage. So again, put that in werewolf form, and we have ourselves an absolute nightmare. Now, moving on, we have Scarface, the Predator that redeemed himself. Now, this is pretty important because Scarface is absolutely ridiculous.
This
right?
epic fall and rise of men and monsters.
To survive
History of
a
power,
city
revenge,
plus
and unnatural
explosion.
love.
You might say, oh, well, he was too far from, his ship and stuff here. Again, it's alien technology. And if it wiped out a large portion of the city, and Scarface would not be able to tank that or come out of that alive with clearly a trash, I think that goes to show that Scarface should be able to tank it. However, not only that, Scarface actually has some.
The devil had broken the laws of its own kind. It had made its presence known to its prey in a devastating and humiliating way. And worse, it had survived the exposure.
Okay. So what they did was send him to this unknown alien world, or basically an alien world with a lot of hostile life here, and armed with nothing but a wrist blade and a battle staff. He managed to actually beat
the events of that sweltering night
and managed to survive for 100 years on this planet. Again, that shows what all he's been doing is fighting and surviving for 100 years. Probably eat some of the
because in its own absence, but hey, we humans had decided the hunting tools our
then
devil
Scarface was given a
haste.
chance at redemption. Now, with his standard gear, he was able to beat the following: an enhanced xenomorph hive, an enhanced group of cyborgs called the Monster Hunters, mind-controlled predators. All right, so again, he's beating all these things, okay? And he's taking attacks from them. Then, here's the thing, right? He then proceeded to beat Hunter, I guess you could say god of bosses or something like that there. And Hunter was a human predator hybrid. All right? So he did all that just to redeem himself. Again, he got it all back in blood and managed to destroy the entire industry. He got his trophies, everything. So with that out of the way here, with both of these characters being around the city to multi-city block level, this actually is a pretty good matchup here. Now, we're going to put this in one of my favorite locations, Isla Sorna. Full dinosaur population. They're both going to be there, and they both know that, well, they're on the island, but they don't know where each other are. Now, the Predator and Van Helsing both have their advantages in this fight. With Scarface, he has the weaponry, the gadgets, and I would actually say he has a slight edge in terms of durability. Now, this is important because, again, each of these gadgets can mess up Van Helsing if they hit. Now, it's never stated whether he has a laser net or not, but he does have a plasma caster, wrist blades, does have his night staff here, okay? And he does have his saw disc and stuff here. The only time we see the laser nets are with Wolf, and again, calm down, he will be in another video. So, with that being said here, Van Helsing actually has the speed advantage, okay? He also has I'll definitely say the close quarters advantage as well, as he's also an experienced fighter. But it's that close quarters skill combined with his strength, as I do believe he is stronger, which does give him the edge. He also is more agile and should be capable of leaping around the Predator's projectiles. Again, if humans and cyborgs can react to it, then I don't see it being too hard that a werewolf should be able to react to it, okay? So this fight really does come down to primal might versus advanced technology. And again, in an area where they're allowed to hunt, feed, gain knowledge on each other, I actually think that this would be a pretty fun fight. Because again, I do think this fight would take place at nighttime, where the Predator would definitely want his prey to be at its strongest. However, this is also where Van Helsing could possibly deploy a trap made by whatever gadgets and tools he brings along with him, okay? So, with that being said here, who do I think wins? Now, how long do I think this would take? I think that this could actually take around maybe, I mean, since they're not really familiar with the layout of the island and they're kind of just going by it, this could take about a week or so, maybe longer. However, when it's all said and done and when they do find each other, I do think that at the end of the day here, I would say, I would definitely say Van Helsing would slightly take it. Extreme difficulty. Same would be said for Scarface. You see, the reason why I say that is because Van Helsing, he's a bit more consistent than Scarface is. Scarface still has some things where he was overwhelmed by the whatchamacallit, by the cyber, or him being able to get shot in the eye, nearly killed him. Now you might say, oh, well, explosion.
But nothing simply ends. The events of that sweltering night in June sent ripples through time.
I do see Van Helsing eventually not only avoid the Predator's attacks and stuff here, but being able to outmaneuver him as he's far faster, far more agile, and then possibly just dismembering the plasma caster, which I think would be the toughest weapon here, and then going in for a close quarters fight where I do see the two of them definitely getting some solid hits on each other, but Van Helsing can do a lot more in a close quarters fight because of his superior strength than the Predator can with his gadgets at a close quarters range. So, at the end of it, I do see Van Helsing definitely killing Scarface and giving him an honorable death. But that's going to be all for today, guys. Please comment down below, like and subscribe and share with your friends. This is Legendary Grimlock, and I hope y'all have a blessed day.